Welcome back to the channel Coin Collectors and Treasure Hunters. Today we are exploring 4 Lincoln 1-cent coins from the United States of America that collectors often search for because they can be worth big money. The coins we will discuss include the 1990 D Lincoln penny, the 1991 D Lincoln penny, the 1992 D Lincoln penny, and the 1993 Lincoln penny. These coins were produced during the modern era of United States coinage, and while millions entered circulation, only a smaller number remain. Today, in very high-grade condition with bright surfaces, strong design details, and beautiful red mint luster. In this video, we will explore their history, their design, and the reasons why collectors pay attention to these coins, because well-preserved examples can become valuable collectible treasures. Stay with us, because one of these Lincoln pennies might already be hiding in your collection, and it could be worth far more than its face value of 1 cent. Let's get started. First up, the Lincoln 1-cent coin, 1990 D mint mark in uncirculated condition, where we explore history, rarity, condition, grading, and value in a way that captures the attention of collectors, investors, and everyday enthusiasts who might have one of these coins sitting quietly in a jar or hidden in an old collection waiting to be discovered as a potential treasure that could hold more than just face value and represent a small but meaningful piece of United States history tied to the legacy of Abraham Lincoln and the evolution of American coinage over time. The 1990 D Lincoln penny was struck at the Denver Mint, which is identified by the small D mint mark located just below the date on the obverse side of the coin, and this mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies that year, making the coin very common in circulation. But when we begin to talk about uncirculated condition, we step into a completely different category where coins are preserved in their original mint state without wear, showing full mint luster and sharp details that can significantly increase their appeal and value, especially when graded at higher levels such as MS65, MS66, or even higher, where collectors are willing to pay premiums for quality and eye appeal. In uncirculated condition, the 1990 D penny can range in value depending on its grade and overall visual quality, with typical examples in lower mint state grades like MS60 to MS63 being worth only a few cents to perhaps $1, while higher grade coins such as MS65 can reach several dollars, and exceptional specimens graded MS67 or above can command much higher prices, sometimes reaching into the tens or even hundreds of dollars depending on demand and market conditions, making it important for collectors to understand grading standards and how subtle differences in strike, luster, and preservation can impact value in a big way. One of the key factors that determines the value of a 1990 D Lincoln cent is its color designation, which can be red, red-brown, or brown, with red coins being the most desirable because they retain their original copper color and brilliance as they left the mint, while brown coins have toned over time and generally hold less value, and red-brown coins fall somewhere in between, offering a mix of original color and toning which still attracts collectors but not at the same level as fully red examples that shine brightly and display the coin in its most attractive state. Another important aspect to consider is the possibility of errors or varieties within the 1990 D penny series. Although major errors are not widely known for this specific year and mint, there can still be minor die variations, off-center strikes, double dies, or other minting anomalies that can dramatically increase a coin's value if discovered and authenticated by professional grading services, making it worthwhile for collectors to carefully inspect their coins under magnification to identify any unusual features that could set their coin apart from the millions of others produced in that year. The design of the 1990 D Lincoln penny continues the classic Lincoln portrait on the obverse created by Victor David Brenner, which has been used since 1909 and remains one of the most recognizable coin designs in the world, while the reverse features the Lincoln Memorial introduced in 1959 celebrating the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, and this design remained in use until 2008, making the 1990 penny part of a long-running series that holds sentimental and historical value for collectors who appreciate continuity and tradition in American coinage. When it comes to collecting strategies, many collectors focus on assembling complete sets of Lincoln cents by date and mint mark, and the 1990 D coin is an essential piece in that puzzle, even though it is not rare, because collectors seek high-grade examples to complete their albums or registry sets, where competition can drive prices higher for top-graded coins, especially those certified by leading grading companies which provide assurance of authenticity and condition, and add credibility to the coin in the marketplace. Storage and preservation play a crucial role in maintaining the uncirculated condition of a 1990D penny, as exposure to air, moisture, and handling can cause oxidation and reduce the coin's grade over time, so collectors often use protective holders, albums, or slabs to keep their coins safe and maintain their original appearance, which is especially important for red copper coins that are more sensitive to environmental factors and can quickly lose their vibrant color if not properly stored in a controlled environment. The market for Lincoln cents, including the 1990D issue, is influenced by broader trends in coin collecting as well as fluctuations in the price of copper and overall interest in numismatics, and while this particular coin may not be rare, it still holds value as part of a larger collecting journey and can serve as an entry point for new collectors who are learning about grading mint marks and the importance of condition, while also offering opportunities for experienced collectors to hunt for high-grade examples that stand out from the rest. In conclusion, the Lincoln 1-cent coin 1990D mint mark in uncirculated condition represents a blend of history, accessibility, and collecting potential, where even a common coin can become special when preserved in excellent condition and appreciated for its design and place in American coinage. And whether you are searching through pocket change, building a collection, or investing in high-grade coins, this humble penny offers a gateway into the fascinating world of numismatics, where every coin has a story and every collector has the chance to discover something truly valuable beyond its face value. Next up, the Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1991 with the D mint mark represents a fascinating piece of United States coinage history that continues to capture the attention of collectors and enthusiasts around the world, and this particular coin struck at the Denver Mint carries with it a story of mass production, everyday commerce, and hidden collectible potential that becomes even more interesting when the coin is found in uncirculated condition, meaning it has never been used in everyday transactions and still retains its original mint luster, bright surfaces, and sharp details, which make it especially desirable among coin collectors who seek pristine examples of modern-era coins that reflect both quality and preservation over time. When discussing the value of the 1991D Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition, it is important to understand that while millions of these coins were produced, the condition plays a crucial role in determining its worth, because circulated coins are generally only worth face value, while uncirculated coins can range from a small premium to a significantly higher price depending on their grade, which is determined by professional grading standards that evaluate the coin's surface luster, strike, and overall eye appeal, and higher grade coins, such as those graded MS65 or above, can command a noticeably higher price, especially if they show exceptional brilliance and minimal imperfections. The history behind the Lincoln cent series adds another layer of interest, as this design, first introduced in 1909, was created to honor Abraham Lincoln and became the first United States coin to feature a real historical figure, and by 1991 the coin still carried the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse displayed the Lincoln Memorial, which had been used since 1959, and this continuity of design helps collectors easily recognize the series, while also allowing them to focus on subtle differences in mint mark's condition and rare variations that might increase value. Collectors who search for the 1991D Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition often pay close attention to the coin surface, looking for coins that exhibit strong red coloration known as RD designation, which indicates that the coin has retained its original copper color without significant toning or discoloration, and these red coins are generally more valuable than those that have turned brown or have mixed coloration, because they better represent the coin as it originally appeared when it left the mint, and this visual appeal plays a significant role in determining desirability in the collector market. Another important factor influencing the value of this coin is the presence of errors or varieties, which can make an otherwise common coin much more valuable, and collectors often examine coins carefully for double dies, off-center strikes, or other minting anomalies that occurred during production, and while such errors are relatively rare, they can dramatically increase the value of a 1991D penny if discovered, especially in uncirculated condition where the details of the error are clearly visible and well preserved, making the coin stand out among standard examples. In terms of actual market value, a typical uncirculated 1991 D Lincoln cent might be worth anywhere from a few cents to a few dollars depending on its grade and visual quality, while coins that achieve higher certified grades such as MS67 or higher can reach significantly higher prices in auctions, especially if they are graded by reputable third-party grading services and preserved in protective holders which authenticate the coin and provide confidence to buyers and sellers in the numismatic marketplace. The process of grading and evaluating coins is an essential skill for collectors, and understanding how to identify an uncirculated coin involves examining the coin under proper lighting and magnification to ensure that it has no signs of wear on high points such as Lincoln's cheek, jaw, and hair, as well as the steps of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, and a true uncirculated coin will show no flattening in these areas while maintaining consistent luster across the entire surface, which reflects light in a distinctive way known as cartwheel luster. For those interested in building a collection of Lincoln cents, the 1991 D coin offers an accessible entry point because it is relatively easy to find in uncirculated rolls, mint sets, or collections, and this accessibility allows beginners to learn about grading, storage, and preservation without requiring a large financial investment, while still offering the excitement of searching for high-grade examples or rare varieties that might increase in value over time as the market evolves and collector demand shifts. Preserving the condition of an uncirculated coin is crucial to maintaining its value, and collectors often store their coins in protective holders such as coin flips, capsules, or albums that prevent exposure to air, moisture, and contaminants which can cause tarnishing or damage, and handling should be minimized or done with gloves to avoid transferring oils from the skin onto the coin surface, because even small marks or fingerprints can reduce the grade and overall appeal of the coin, affecting its long-term value and desirability. In conclusion, the 1991 D Lincoln 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition represents a blend of history, accessibility, and potential value that makes it an appealing choice for collectors at all levels, and while it may not be considered rare in the traditional sense, its true worth lies in its condition quality and the possibility of discovering exceptional examples or unique errors that elevate its status within a collection. And for anyone passionate about coin collecting, this coin serves as a reminder that even the most common pieces of currency can hold hidden treasures waiting to be explored, appreciated, and preserved for future generations. Next up, the Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1992 with the D mint mark represents an interesting chapter in United States coinage history, and this coin struck at the Denver Mint carries with it the legacy of modern Lincoln cents and reflects both everyday circulation potential and numismatic interest, especially when found in uncirculated condition, meaning the coin has never been used in transactions and retains its original mint luster, sharp details, and pristine surfaces, making it highly desirable for collectors who value coins in perfect condition and want to preserve examples that showcase the craftsmanship and quality of the mint at the time. When evaluating the value of a 1992 D Lincoln cent in uncirculated condition, it is important to note that while millions of coins were minted, the condition plays a central role in determining its worth, because circulated coins are usually only worth face value, whereas uncirculated coins can carry a premium that ranges from a modest increase to significantly higher depending on their grading, which assesses surface quality, luster strike, and overall eye appeal. And coins graded by professional services such as PCGS or NGC with higher grades like MS65 or higher can command prices well above the typical market rate, especially if they display exceptional color and minimal marks or flaws. The historical context of the Lincoln Cent series adds depth to the collecting experience, since the series was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln and was the first United States coin to feature a real historical figure, and by 1992 the obverse still carried the familiar portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse featured the Lincoln Memorial, which had been in use since 1959, and this continuity allows collectors to focus on subtle differences such as mint marks, surface quality, and rare varieties, which can significantly influence the coin's value and collectability over time. Collectors often pay particular attention to the coin's color and surface quality because Lincoln cents can range from bright red RD to brown BN or mixed red-brown RB, and uncirculated coins that retain their original red color are typically more desirable and valuable because they closely resemble the coin as it appeared when it left the mint, and a strong, vibrant red color combined with full mint luster enhances the visual appeal, making the coin more attractive to collectors who prioritize aesthetics and historical preservation in their collections. Another factor that can influence the value of the 1992 Lincoln cent is the presence of minting errors or varieties which are rare but highly sought after and include features like double dies off center strikes or other anomalies that occurred during production, and when these errors are found on uncirculated coins, the clarity of the mistake is more pronounced, which can significantly elevate the coin's value in the numismatic market and make it a highlight of any collection. As collectors seek coins that stand out from standard circulation pieces due to their uniqueness and rarity. Market value for an uncirculated 1992 Lincoln cent typically ranges from a few cents to a few dollars depending on the grade and eye appeal, while coins that achieve higher certified grades such as MS67 or higher can sell for significantly more, especially when certified by reputable grading services that authenticate the coin and protect it in a holder that ensures the condition is maintained, which provides confidence to buyers and sellers and helps stabilize value in both private sales and auctions. Grading and evaluating coins is a crucial skill for collectors, and understanding how to identify an uncirculated coin involves careful examination of the surfaces under proper lighting and magnification, ensuring there are no signs of wear on high points such as Lincoln's cheek, jaw, and hair, as well as the steps of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, and an authentic uncirculated coin will display consistent luster across the surfaces, often showing cartwheel effect, which is characteristic of coins that have not been handled or circulated, and this visual quality is highly prized among numismatists. The 1992 Lincoln cent is an accessible entry point for beginning collectors because it is widely available in mint sets, rolls, and collections, making it easier to acquire while still providing opportunities to find higher grade examples or rare varieties that can become the cornerstone of a more advanced collection, and this accessibility allows new collectors to learn important skills such as grading, proper storage, and handling techniques while still enjoying the thrill of collecting coins with historical significance and investment potential. Preserving the uncirculated condition of the coin is critical to maintaining its value, and collectors often use protective holders, capsules, albums, or flips to shield coins from air, moisture, and contaminants which can cause tarnishing or corrosion, and handling should be minimal or done with gloves to prevent oils from the skin from damaging the surface, as even small marks or fingerprints can reduce the grade and overall appeal of the coin, impacting its long-term value and marketability among collectors and enthusiasts alike. In conclusion, the 1992 Lincoln 1-cent coin in uncirculated condition is a representation of historical significance, accessibility, and potential value, and while it is not exceedingly rare in quantity, its true importance lies in the preservation of its original condition and the possibility of discovering higher grade examples or unique minting errors that elevate its status in the collector market. And for anyone interested in United States coinage, this coin offers both a tangible connection to the past and an opportunity to develop numismatic knowledge and appreciation for generations of coins and their historical context. Next up, the Lincoln 1-cent coin from 1993 without a mint mark represents an interesting and collectible piece of United States coinage history, and this coin, struck at the Philadelphia Mint, carries a story of everyday circulation combined with numismatic potential, especially when found in uncirculated condition, meaning the coin has never been spent in commerce and still retains its original bright surfaces, sharp details, and full mint luster, making it highly desirable for collectors who value pristine examples of modern-era coins and want to preserve them as part of a collection that reflects both history and quality. When considering the value of a 1993 Lincoln cent without a mint mark in uncirculated condition, it is important to recognize that while millions of these coins were produced, the condition greatly influences its worth because circulated coins generally carry only face value, while uncirculated examples can command a premium depending on grade and eye appeal, and coins that achieve higher grades such as MS 65 or above certified by reputable grading services can reach higher market values, especially if the coin displays exceptional red coloration and minimal contact marks or imperfections, which enhances its appeal among collectors. The historical background of the Lincoln Cent series adds further depth for collectors, since the series was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln and was the first United States coin to feature a real historical figure, and by 1993 the obverse still featured the iconic portrait of Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, while the reverse showed the Lincoln Memorial, which had been in use since 1959, and this continuity allows collectors to focus on subtle differences such as mint mark's surface quality and rare varieties, which can significantly influence the coin's collectability and market value over time. Collectors searching for uncirculated 1993 Philadelphia cents often pay attention to the coin's surface color because Lincoln cents can vary from red RD to brown BN or mixed red-brown RB, and coins that maintain their original red coloration are typically more valuable and desirable because they closely resemble the coin as it appeared when it left the mint, and full luster combined with a strong red color enhances visual appeal, making the coin more attractive to collectors who prioritize quality and preservation. Another important consideration is the presence of minting errors or varieties, which are relatively rare but can significantly increase a coin's value and include double dies, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, and other anomalies that occurred during production, and when these errors appear on uncirculated coins, the details are more pronounced, making them highly sought after in the numismatic market as collectors look for coins that stand out from standard issues due to their rarity and uniqueness, which can make them centerpiece items in a collection. In terms of market value, a typical uncirculated 1993 Philadelphia Lincoln cent can range from a few cents above face value to several dollars, depending on the grade, color, and eye appeal, while coins that achieve higher certified grades such as MS 67 or higher can command noticeably higher prices, especially when graded by reputable third-party services and encapsulated in protective holders that preserve the condition and provide authentication and confidence to both buyers and sellers in private sales and auctions. Grading and evaluating coins is an essential skill for collectors, and determining whether a coin is truly uncirculated involves examining the high points of the coin under proper lighting and magnification, ensuring there is no wear on areas such as Lincoln's cheek, jaw, and hair, as well as the steps of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, and an uncirculated coin will exhibit consistent luster, often showing a cartwheel effect, which is a key indicator that the coin has never been handled in circulation, and this visual quality significantly impacts collector demand and value. The 1993 Philadelphia Lincoln cent offers an accessible entry point for new collectors because it is widely available in mint sets, rolls, and collections, which makes it easier to acquire while still allowing for the possibility of finding higher grade examples or rare varieties that can increase in value over time, and this accessibility provides beginners with the opportunity to learn important numismatic skills such as proper handling, storage, and grading while enjoying the excitement of building a historically significant collection. Preserving the uncirculated condition of the coin is critical to maintaining its value, and collectors often use protective holders, capsules, albums, or flips to shield coins from air, moisture, and contaminants that can cause tarnish or corrosion, and handling should be minimized or done with gloves to prevent oils from the skin from affecting the surfaces, as even minor marks or fingerprints can reduce the grade and desirability of the coin, impacting long-term value and marketability among collectors and enthusiasts alike. In conclusion, the 1993 Lincoln 1-cent coin without a mint mark in uncirculated condition represents a blend of historical significance, accessibility, and potential value, and while not rare in quantity, its true worth lies in the preservation of original condition and the possibility of finding high-grade examples or unique minting errors that elevate its status within a collection. And for anyone passionate about United States coinage, this coin provides both a tangible connection to history and an opportunity to develop numismatic knowledge, appreciation, and enjoyment that can be shared and preserved for future generations.